Hey everybody, it's Patsy here. I'm doing the Love Bite for cancer for the time of mid-November to mid-December 2017. Having to do it through Facebook Live. As you see, this is a new little setup here I have. And right now, I'm having a little bit of a time getting these videos to upload or even to record. I've already done cancer's reading twice, and they haven't gone through. So what I'm decided to do is just do it on my Facebook page, the Our Stories Continue page. I'll just do the readings there, and maybe when I get offline, I'll be able to upload them to YouTube later on this evening or tomorrow. But this has been going on for a few days. I thank God that I finally got equipment, but at the same time, I have to learn these things on my own. And I was on the phone with Samsung and with Microsoft. I mean, this is really beautiful. I was very fortunate and blessed to be able to acquire it. This is what I was hoping for, but it's not that easy. But we're going to do the best we can with what we have. So anyway, cancer. This is a love bite, all right? And so what it's going to be 10 cards. The first 5 are going to be for you and your partner. I'm sorry, the first 5 are going to be for you. And the second 5 are going to be for your partner, okay? So I'm going to shuffle them and see what cards we get. And then we'll be getting 5 more cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dwyer. And then we'll see if there are any cards that, any further information that we can get from the Until Today deck by Alan Van Zandt. And finally, we'll be working with a new deck that we had a unboxing of a few nights ago, Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed, and see if we can get any messages there. As I said, this is the second time doing the reading for cancer. The previous one was pretty interesting. I guess I'll go over it. It was pertaining to maybe needing to go to rehab, some kind of counseling, either for drug addiction, alcoholism, or codependent situation. And it just talked about being open to opening up and to getting the help that you deserve and require. There's some family issues that need to be addressed. Again, codependency issues that need to be addressed. So the first part of the video, I was going along swimmingly, and suddenly I got this signal that, like, what was that? And the entire first half of the video never taped. And then as I got towards the end of it, the second part of the video, I tried to go over the cards again. It didn't tape either. So I said, you know what? Let me see if we can go around this route, because there are always more than one way to skin a cat, right? So just, hey, it'll get easier, and I'll get it down packed. I'll figure it out. I know that. I don't want to get frustrated, but I have work to do, and I want to do it, and I want to share these videos with you. And everybody's been so positive and so helpful and encouraging, and I want to do the best that I can and give you the best quality that I can whenever I can. These readings are my work. This is what the divine has for me to do, and I take it very seriously. As far as my heart is in it, but I don't want to make it a chore for you all to watch it. So I'm trying to make it as try to shorten them if I can, when I can, but sometimes I can't do anything about it. You know, sometimes they're 15 minutes, sometimes they're 45, sometimes they're more than that. So we'll see how this goes. Again, just need to, okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, Cancer. Let's see how this goes. Okay. If you subscribe to my channel, Our Stories Continue on Facebook, then you will see this live whenever I do these like this, because this just might end up being the way it has to be done. We'll see how it goes. All right, so the first card in your reading was Love Yourself First. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. All right, so that's here. But that was in the reverse. So that's telling me that you're not loving yourself, you're not taking care of yourself. You're putting someone else's needs ahead of your own to your detriment. The next card that you got was Release Your Ex. So the time has come to clear your energy. So something's going on with an ex of yours that you need to just let it go. And this may be why your first card said that you weren't loving yourself first. Ooh. Sorry. Okay, next card that came up in the reading is Make an Effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Let's see this, I don't know. This is backwards on this. I had a down pack on Windows, I'll tell you that. All right, so make the effort. But this was in the reverse. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, right? But this is in the reverse. So you don't want to release your ex. That's why it's saying that you need to love yourself first. So you don't want to let go. Next card that you got here was Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Well, maybe you're feeling nostalgic because it's holiday time and that's why you don't want to let go of the ex right now. That's a possibility. It could also be that you're hoping for things to get better. You're hoping that whatever negativity is going on, that you'll be able to solve it. Maybe you think if you take a vacation or have some alone time with your partner to enjoy the bliss of holiday time together or vacation time together, that's going to solve it. All right, so that could be why what's delaying you from your making yourself your primary responsibility here. Okay, the next card that you had in this reading was Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So either you or your partner are not being honest about their feelings. Okay, so it could be Cancer. I'm getting the feeling that you're trying to put on a brave face, or you're trying to make the world think, or the people around you believe, that this is a happy relationship and that you're happy with your partner, and you're trying to make that all the efforts that you made haven't really gotten you where you wanted to be. You're still hoping but you feel like you're lying to your partner, you're lying to yourself, or you really, could be that you don't believe that your partner really wants this, uh, that your partner is really doesn't want this relationship. But you're trying to hang on. Maybe the deception here is that you're fooling yourself. Maybe that's the deception. Is that maybe you think that things are going to get better if you have more time, or you go away on a honeymoon and spend some time, but you're only fooling yourself. So that's not going to be the answer. Okay, so the bottom 5 cards here are going to be for your partner, all right? First card, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, okay? So this card came in the reverse for your partner. This could be you also. This could be the things that are keeping you in this relationship, or things that you need to be aware of about this relationship. So finances and career are a factor in your love life right now, came in reverse. Okay, so maybe money isn't important to you, or maybe you haven't been paying attention to your finances because you're so caught up in this relationship that you're not paying attention to your finances. That's just what I got. Next card came up, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. All right, so your partner feels that this is true love, and they're not concerned about finances in regards to you. The next card that's here, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And that came in the reverse. Okay, so it could be that this person is different religion, or they had a different upbringing than you. They may have a different outlook on spirituality than you do, but it's not a negative thing because it's not coming between you. You're not letting it influence, or they're not letting it influence the way that they deal with you. The next card that came up was reconciliation. Someone in your past is returning to your life. Okay, so this could be a past lover, someone that you've known before. It could be that you're going to reconcile with the person that you're involved with right now. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage, maybe there will be a reconciliation. This fell directly under a honeymoon card. So that could be what it is. Maybe the reconciliation, the honeymoon, the little vacation that you're looking for, your partner is also looking forward to that, to be something to reconcile your relationship. And the last card that your partner got was separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but it was on the reverse. So that means that there won't be a separation, that they do want to reconcile, that there is this true love, and they're not worrying about your money or the financial situation that you are in or they are in. Okay. And finances and career for them fell under your card that said love yourself first. So, in reverse. So maybe you're letting money get come between you, or somehow another money has been coming between you, or money has, maybe you're out of work, or your finances are off a bit, and you're letting that affect you, and your partner is not thinking that that's important because they think that this is really true love, or they think that money is your true love. That is possible. Maybe this is what it is that your partner thinks that you're too concerned about money. And that is what you're more concerned about. And maybe that's the X that you need to release. All right? Maybe you're chasing the dollars, and yet your partner is saying to you, let it go. It's all right. As long as we have love. So you're trying to be practical, and they're being more romantic, maybe. Religious factors in the reverse fell under make the effort in reverse. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So you're not making any effort. And religious factors, yeah, this isn't about spirituality. This is about material. This person may be someone from your past. They may be someone who's coming in from your past. Separations in the reverse, and they're planning on staying. Maybe this person came back into your life, and maybe what's going on is that they're just noticing that you're very focused on finances and career rather than love. Maybe they're noticing that your priorities have shifted from where they were before. And this deception card could be that you're trying, that you really aren't this person that's so caught up in the money, but you've gotten so used to letting that get ahead of you. And now this person's coming back into the picture, and they're like, oh, what happened? Who's this? And that could be what it is. This may be just, a little bump in getting to know one another again. Okay? That's what the Spirit told me to say. That this person knows you, and they're coming back into your life. They were a true love of yours. But they are surprised how important money has become to you over spirituality. Okay, so the next 5 cards, the next 5 messages that we'll be getting will be from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dwyer. All right, and we're going to see what other information we have. These can all be separate little scenarios, these things that I'm saying. So if they don't make sense all and one story relating to each other, it may be different energies, different people, different Cancerians experiencing different things. Or it could be one person with the same thing going on. But it you know, messages, I just deliver them. It's like the mailman doesn't go into your envelope and read your mail. They just hand it out. I'm just giving you what they gave me. So the reconciliation card next to the separation card upside down, that's good. This person wants you. They want to stay with you. They feel that you're their true love and that there's nothing standing between you as far as religious factors go. And they really aren't worried about your finances and your career. Really not. It's not a concern. That's why it's in reverse. Yeah. Okay, Conscious Spirit, might hit 4 more cards, thank you. 4 more cards for Cancer tonight for their reading for this November, mid-November to mid-December for their love bite. Okay. Please make sure that you like and share, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. You can share them right here on Facebook, actually. If you're watching on Facebook, you can share it on Facebook also. I'm trying to get these all out of the way so that I can do the readings for the month, the general readings for the month of December. I wanted to try to get these done before Thanksgiving, and I've just been having some time with the electronics in my life. They're not being as cooperative as they should be. Okay, 2 more cards, Spirit. Thank you. 2 more cards. I've been up all day. I've been on the phone with Samsung and Microsoft. Actually on the telephone. I mean, I found their phone numbers and called. And I got a lot of help. And I thank goodness for the help that I got today. One operator's name was Chase, I believe. Very nice. Her Chance. And another young lady. And they were very, very helpful. That was at Samsung. Microsoft, not so much. Okay. Earth Angel. I didn't even call out the other 4 cards. I'll get to them. The other 3 cards. All right. Yes, so I'm in a whole, not a whole different part of my space, but I changed it up a bit. I'm on a different, facing a different way. So Midnight the cat is a little confused because now I'm invading her space more than ever. And I feel the feeling's mutual. She's been invading my space since she got here. We're learning how to live with each other. But this is the better way for me to be doing with this PC. For some reason I felt it. I needed to be just turned this way. It's less tight. Okay, so the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards for you. Cancer, you got sacred space. I need peace, security, and contentment. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. All right. Let's see if we could see it without the glare. I think that's good. All right. So this is in the reverse. So it sounds like you're not getting out much. You're not getting a lot of exercise. You're not getting a lot of time outside in nature. The next card that you got there was Crystal Ascension. This talks about like texting and emails, electronic equipment, computers, that type of energy. This also is saying that you may need to bring more crystals into your space. You're not getting that you have too much electronics going on around you, and that maybe you need to balance that out. But it came in the reverse also. So I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. So maybe you're not aware of the power of crystals in your life, that crystals can have in your life. It could also be that you're not communicating, you're not texting, you're not sending emails, you're being kind of closed in. You're not going out, so you're being kind of a hermit. Is that what's going on? Well, that's what cancers do, right? When you're trying to figure things out, when you're trying to think. Next card you got was At Days and Rest. Oh, boy, I'm trying to see how I could get it so that you can see it. Can't without the glare. Days and Rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. But this is in the reverse also. So it sounds to me like you haven't been taking care of yourself. And that's why you got that card that said love yourself first, because you're not taking care of yourself. But you're doing a lot. I feel like, yeah, you're not resting. You're not spending a lot of time in nature. You're not exercising. You're not talking to people. You're kind of keeping close to yourself. The next card that you got here was Earth Angel. I'm the guardian of Mother Earth and protect all those who live on her or in her. But that was in reverse also. Three of these cards talk about getting out in nature. And they're all reversed. Actually, this entire line of cards are reversed. All of these oracle cards are reversed for you in this situation. It seems like you're not getting your proper rest and exercise. That's what I'm thinking. You're not getting the proper rest and exercise. But you're doing too much. And the next card that you got here is Water Elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Water Elemental, right? Now this card, this is a water card. The water sign, this to me indicates a water sign. Of course, it's a water element, and Cancer is a water sign, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water signs. And this is in reverse. Yeah, it seems like you're all out of balance, and you're resisting change. You're not going with the flow, and it's affecting your family too. And nobody knows what's going on. This is something that you're kind of keeping hidden behind closed doors. There's something going on in your relationship, and I'm getting the feeling that you're keeping there's a lot of energy inside the home, and the the face that you're showing to the outside is different, and everybody thinks it's all happy, but that's a deceptive face that you're showing, because inside you're not communicating, not texting, not calling, nothing. You're not communicating with one another. That's what I'm getting. You're not talking to each other in the home, but you're not going outside because you don't want, you know, outside influences to see that what's going on in the home is so negative. So you figure you keep it in the house and keep it inside, you keep it private, but when you're inside, you're not talking to each other. So sorry. Yeah, that's what it is. That could be what it is for some of you. That it could be what it is for some of you, that there's something going on in the home and you're not talking to one another. You've got restless nights, you're not sleeping, you're not getting your rest at night. You don't have your own, you feel like you don't even have a place in your home where you could be alone to pray. You haven't gone outside to create a sacred space, and there's nowhere inside that you can create a sacred space. All right, I'm going to take a look at the Earth Angel card here. See if we can get some guidance for you there, Cancer, since Earth seems to be kind of repetitive. All right, this card is a reminder to you that it's time to awaken the protective angelic, okay, come on here, the protective angelic side of yourself in order to safeguard the Earth and all life on it for future generations. Begin by ensuring that your actions and words are supportive of a sustainable future for this beautiful planet. Through active participation in living a harmonious life with all of nature, you can show others the way forward. Be unselfish and compassionate in your dealings with people, animals, and all of the natural world. Show compassion to friends, family, and strangers through daily random acts of kindness. Remember, though, that expecting something in return negates the sincerity behind your good deeds. Give unconditionally. By sharing and caring for all life on this planet, you will help raise the energy, bring the Earth closer to a point where fear can be replaced by love, and future generations can have their own hopes and dreams for a better future. Okay, so that was in the reverse. This could be about leaving a legacy or teaching. If your children are watching you, and if they see the way that you all are interacting and it's not a good influence, it's not influencing them positively, what they're seeing. And that's what I got from that. That you're all wasting a lot of energy, a lot of time on a relationship that needs to be released. It just seems like it's real muddled and confused in this space, that nobody would know it from the outside because it looks fine. It looks blissful. It looks like everybody's got it together. But really is not like that at all. Very deceptive. Very deceptive. All right. So, next card that we're going to look at for your reading tonight, Cancer, for your third reading for me, for your reading, is the Until Today card by Iyanla Vanzant. And I'm going to see if there's any further information that we can get about this situation for you, or maybe a message for another situation. I cannot hide what I think, what I feel, or who I am. So, you may be fooling somebody, but the divine knows what's going on. And you know what's going on inside of you. Until today, you may have made excuses for not being fully present in your loving relationships. Just for today, be devoted to being fully present in all of your relationships. Share the truth about your thoughts and feelings. Share the truth about yourself. Okay, Cancer is telling you that you need to be real. Take off that false face. Speak your truth. Say what's going on. Say how you feel. If you want to reconcile, if you want to be with your partner, let them know. Let her know. Tell them about it. But if you want to leave, if you want a separation, you need to have enough character to say that also, and not let a person think that you're going to remain when you really have no intention to. Now, it could be that you don't know what you're going to do, and that may be true for some of you. But there is a percentage of you that have no intention of staying here, that you're just biding your time, waiting for something to happen. And can't live like that. You can't live like that. All right, so final cards here are Postcards from Spirit by Colleen Baron Reed. Okay, and these are actual postcards. Okay, and on the back, they're messages. And they're really beautiful. Like I said, the size of postcards, they even have a little stamp in the corner that says 2 cents, 2 cents from heaven. So heaven's putting in there 2 cents. And each of these messages address, okay, so let me see. All right, now I'm trying to explain this to everybody every time I use these cards. When you could be thinking of a question for a specific ancestor, and so you want to speak to your grandmother, your great-grandmother, somebody, and you can direct that question towards them, but the answer is going to come back in a collective. They're going to answer you in a we, or us, or our tone. They're going to direct the answer to you, so they're speaking to you, but it will be in the collective we when they answer. So I don't want you to be thrown off from that. It's not that that person isn't answering you, but that's the way they answer in a collective. They're together. Your ancestors are with one another, and I guess they discuss these things and come to consensus when they decided that they were going to help Colleen Baron Reed make these messages up. So this is how it's being shared with us. All right. Okay. So we did get one card, and let's see. Front of this card says, "With love." With love. See. And And the back says, Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first and primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we have all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Okay, I'm holding it so that if you want to screenshot it later and read it yourself, you can. Okay. If you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You're entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agree to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. That's pretty beautiful there, Cancer. I think they're telling you that the material world is not important and that you have to trust your intuition. I think the Spirit also wants you to get out in nature. And that know that the Spirit is there to encourage you and to walk with you as they open up all of this to you. These are new experiences. It just seems to me from this reading, Cancer, that this is not just you and one person. This may be more than one party, a third party situation, as they say. That maybe you have two different energies going on here, and that's why these readings got shook around the way they did for me trying to read it for you, to lose those two, and then this one. And in the previous reading, you actually got 3 postcards from the Spirit. And maybe I'll upload it just so you could see it, but it was very interesting also. So, anyway, Cancer, that's what we got tonight, and that's what I'm going to go with. So, hopefully this made some sense to you. I hope it resonated with someone out there. If you felt that it did, please make a comment in the description well, the comment section of this video, and I will be getting back to everybody pretty soon. I'm trying to get through the rest of these love bites, and then I can start the general readings for the month of December. In the meantime, please have a wonderful Thanksgiving. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving here in the United States, they do that. Thanksgiving. And getting ready for the holiday season of Christmas and Kwanzaa and New Year's in December. So everybody, please be safe. Be careful when you're driving on the road. No drinking and driving, and keep your eyes open and see what's going on out there, because it's not always you, it's the other guy that you have to worry about, okay? Be careful. Make sure that you enjoy your meals, and stay warm and stay safe. I'll be seeing you soon for the general readings, and I'll be seeing you in the middle of December for Love Bites. Okay? So, thanks for watching, and talking to you soon.